and see what's going on. Well, right now you cannot see her face. It's okay. But you can see mine. That can make up for it. That's fine. Go to YouTube and search for Smooth 92 FM Lagos. That's where we are. And that's the channel. Click on the notification bell and do not miss out on anything going forward. My name is Oluwashim Olusegun. And this is the Smooth Explorer, where we have special guests like Jessica Bongos joining us to have a very great chat and, of course, music in between. Now, you can be a part of the conversation. 0809 444 0981 is the WhatsApp line. On Twitter, the handle is at Smooth981FM. The hashtag is Breakfast in Bed 981. And you just listened to one of the songs I enjoyed from Jessica Bongo, mean what you say. Every time you say something, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. So, ladies and gentlemen, the singer, the songwriter, the facilitator, the trainer, she's a lot of things. The lady with the big hair and, of course, the beautiful face, Jessica Bongos. Good
Hi.
morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Well, I am not happy that you're not feeling too good, but I am happy that you're fine at least to talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how has it been as a musician? And when I say as a musician, as somebody who's conscious about music, somebody who makes carefully selected or curated sounds with the lyrics properly thought of, especially listening to Mean What You Say. That's a very deep one, considering the kind of people that we have these days who literally just throw their words around and do not give two rats bottom about it. So, how has it been? How has the journey been since 2013?
Yes. Oh my goodness. That's a loaded question. I don't even know where to start from.
Anyway, it's okay.
um, man, because of the genre of music that I do, it's been a bit challenging if I'm being very honest. Which is one of the reasons why I really appreciate Smooth FM, because you guys really embraced my music and, just showed me so much love. But generally, like, it's been challenging because, it's not popular music. It's not Afrobeats. It's not, there's like a lot of depth to it with the lyrical content and all of that. So, yes, it's been tough. Let me not use the word tough, just challenging, trying to go mainstream and all of that. And obviously being an independent artist, there are financial challenges as well, because music is, let's keep it real, it's expensive to do.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would like be my summary, but it's also very fulfilling for me because I'm doing what I love, and I've been able to stay true to myself and not bend for anyone, which I know some people are like, just, try and do that Afrobeat thing now, but like, it's not me. I'm open, but, I'm just going with what I know how to do.
We'll certainly take more of your thoughts on that, especially how you have had to deal with people who want you to go really commercial and just tap into what people are dancing and singing and vibing to. And of course, the unique audience that you serve and the people who just want to listen and have a feel good time. We'll talk all about that. So do not even think of tuning out of this conversation. This is Smooth 98.1.
98.1.
A quick ad break. We'll be back.
For those who want to make the right choices every day, choices that bring out the sparkle in you, and those that are inspired by you, the new Nestle Pure Life Sparkling Water is made just for you. So go ahead and get your sparkle on with the new Nestle Pure Life Sparkling Water.
One story is our story. A story about the intentional woman.
Whose world is it?
This is a woman's world.
Smooth 98.1 presents a special for International Women's Day on Soul Sisters, celebrating every woman. The spotlight is set on you. The world is your stage.
Let's level the playing field and break the bias.
From the first to the next groundbreaker, the achiever, and the next change maker, we're only a story away.
Soul Sisters on Smooth 98.1 this Tuesday, the 8th of March 2022 from 11 a.m. Want to play a game? Yes. When it's game time, it's fun time. And when it's fun time, it's kids time because kids think the darnest things.
Because it's not magic.
Like inventing the future time machine or flying to the moon with just a cape on.
So I could discover new lands.
The Smooth 98.1 Studios presents Curious Minds as we explore the wonder world of today's kids.
I want to be an astronaut, designer, fortune teller, an entrepreneur.
Hear what they hear, see what they see, and know what they know.
A something majinga.
Curious Minds, every Saturday from 8:40 a.m.
That's all, folks. I like this show.
That's what we serve you here. Smooth music defined by you. This is Smooth Explorer, where we explore every aspect of entertainment, especially when we have a guest. We get to go into the nitty-gritty of their lives, their craft, and what they have been about. Right now, the person on the, should I say, the specimen table is Jessica Bongos, the one and the only. Now, if you have heard that name, Bongos, I'm sure that what comes to your mind is Bongos Ikwe. Yes, you're right. It is the daughter of the legendary Bongos Ikwe. And speaking of which, Jessica, so did you think at some point when you were growing up that you were going to do music full time?
Never, ever, 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 ever.
Considering the fact that you were always with your dad?
Yeah, no, I just didn't think, because my personality completely contradicts what I do. I'm a recluse. I do not like attention. So no, I saw how my dad was, and everybody wanted to be around him. He couldn't go, like, we would go out to like restaurants and things, and from the car park, trying to get from the car park to the entrance, it was like just loads of people stopping him. Oh, hi. Then they were in cell phones, so no selfies or pictures or things, but it was just like, oh, I just want a handshake. And I was like, how can anybody live like this? Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you thought, no, I am not going to do that.
No,
so how did you get into making music?
So I went through the, normal Nigerian, path of going to university, getting my master's and all of that. And then when I came back home after my master's, I was actually a caterer because I love to cook. And then my dad just randomly said, oh, my sister also sings. He says, oh, I'm working on a new album. You guys come and do backing vocals for me. So we went into the studio and literally I spent like almost a year doing work for my dad. And I was like, okay, this thing isn't so bad. I just started getting a little bit interested in it, but I was always in the background still. So just before I turned 30, I think something happened to me. It was like, almost like an epiphany. I was like, hi, I've been on this earth for 3 decades. What am I doing with my life? I've always genuinely loved music, but I didn't have the courage, to step to the front and say, I'm going to do this and be like in the front line. But turning 30 did something to me where I was like, okay, I can't waste any more time. God has actually given me something. Let's see. What's the worst that can happen is either I fail, and thank God I have these degrees to fall back on, right? But yeah, I wrote my first song at 30. Yes.
Wow. That's interesting. Now, bearing that name, it comes with so much attention. People, it comes with so much expectation, maybe pressure. But how has it been being the daughter of the legendary music maker?
I'm grateful that I have him to guide me in this process. To be honest, I'm not even going to deceive myself and say I'm going to be filling any shoes. No, I'm just going to do what I can do as an artist of my own. But I'm thankful that I have him to mentor me, and I can learn from him. Yeah.
So when you decided to choose the genre in which you're in now, which is a fusion of Afro soul, which neo soul, lot of it, even the eclectic, the jazz, a bit of that, and all of that in between too. I think a bit of contemporary, just a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah.
How did you decide to go into that? Was he an influence?
Um, I think it just happened organically, honestly. I didn't really sit down to say this is what I'm going to do or to brand myself or my music in any way. I just created the music that I understood. But growing up, I had a lot of influences, especially because my dad was a musician. And back then he was also listening to a lot of, stuff from a lot of soul music from
Mm-mm.
um Motown and
Yeah.
things like that. So that's all I had. We didn't really listen to a lot of Nigerian music in my home or even African music. It was a
Mm.
lot of just the Temptations, Diana Ross, Sam Cooke, Paul Simon, so that's all I knew, and that's been embedded in me. So inevitably, I've just gone down the route that I'm in now.
Mm. Great. Now, you're usually on the stage performing. So let's talk
Yeah.
about your stage experience. Have you had to deal with a mismatched audience? People who just wanted to dance, wanted to
Yes.
listen, who just wanted to have a good time, and you're there
Oh,
releasing deep words. Have you had to deal with
oh
that?
my gosh, the worst. Yes. I
How did it
have.
go?
Oh my goodness. No, there was one time. And then after this, I was like, I need to start doing background research before I accept gigs, because not every audience is for you. And it does something to you as a musician when you get off the stage and you know that, man, you didn't touch these people. It's demoralizing, to say the least. But anyway, there was one particular instant I'll never forget. The lineup was like, just before me, there were like maybe 5 hip hop guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm in Abuja, so there are like a lot of northern artists here as well. And people rapping in Hausa and things like that. And and then I come up and I'm about to sing, I think one of my songs, I think it was You Left Me, but I was trying to introduce myself, and somebody was saying, this funeral they speak, you don't understand though. This is even before I started singing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is not going to
I'm in
be
trouble
good.
now.
Yes. And then, yes, there were just very, very disinterested people. It was like, oh, can't wait for her to get off so that the next rapper can come up,
Oh no.
So yeah, there's been a few instances like that. And I just now try to select my gigs. And obviously I want as many people as possible to hear me, but still you can't, you have to be careful, I think.
Yes, that's important. You know what? We'll listen to something very lovely, very sweet, and very easy from you. This one is Walking Away, but you can be rest assured we are not walking away from this conversation yet. We are not done. My guest is the delectable Jessica Bongos, and this is Smooth Explorer.
With my head high, I gotta leave now.
How did you pull through that kind of thing? Did you feel like crying?
I did, and it was in my early days of
Aww.
performing, so I felt really bad. But now, if something like that happened, especially if I've already gotten paid, I'll just do my song and go. you know, it's true. There's only so much you can do as an artist. And if your vibe is not like, I'm not the jump up and down on stage, hey, how you doing? And you know how people just try to ginger the audience. That's not me. My vibe is very mellow, and I just want to do like laid back, chilled music, so I'm not going to pretend. Um, so I do what I'm paid to do, and I get off stage. Oh yeah.
I remember having a conversation once with a contemporary artist. She is an opera singer, and she
Yeah,
mentioned
wow.
how it's been a bit difficult in the Nigerian market. That can you blame them though? Look at what we are going through in Nigeria. Nobody wants to hear the la 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 la. Everybody just wants to sweat it out, forget their worries, dance it off,
I
and
know,
go
right?
and have a good time and get high. You can't get high in a
Yeah,
time like this. They just want to get off your mind. So
yeah.
I think coming to terms with the fact that not everybody is for you is one thing. I
Yes.
can only imagine how you all get to that point where you have to say, not everybody is for you.
And even with the big superstars, you know, not everybody is a Beyonce fan.
Oh no.
Not everybody, you know what I'm saying? So everybody has their market. And like you said, once you realize that there's a piece that comes with that.
And there's money that needs to collect. because those mainstream guys, relatively mainstream guys, are actually.
Mhm. Mhm. But then there's also like, I remember one time I was in Lagos and I was in an Uber, and obviously Lagos traffic now, I was in the Uber for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Smooth FM was playing, and throughout our trip, it was Smooth FM. And it was an elderly, maybe like almost 60-year-old Yoruba man that was driving me. So I asked him, oh, guy, you really like this type of music? And he said that's all he listens to, that there's so much stress in Lagos that he just wants something that will calm him. So there are also those types of people.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There are some who just want to very. Oh, I have a message on WhatsApp saying, Jessica, I love your music. You're so meditative. Always on my night beach playlist.
Oh,
There are some people like that who typically anyone who listens joyfully and religiously to Smooth FM, yeah, they're not the hot-headed people. So
yeah.
I guess that there'll be people who they are they're kind of tuning out of the stress is the easy songs.
Mhm. There's music for every type of scenario. If we only had one type of music, that would be crazy.
Boring. It's a bit boring.
Yeah.
This person is a big fan. Says it's so relaxing and inspiring. Okay.
Oh. In person.
Yeah. What's up?
My name is Jessica Bongos, and this is Smooth 98.1.
Which year did you
What
do
does
that?
future forward banking mean
That
to
ad
you?
drop.
Speed,
Ah,
innovation,
wow. I
convenience,
think it
price
was
downloads, or just simply
2017.
getting service that is designed just for you? Yeah, we
It's
thought you might like all
2018.
of that and more. That is why we specially created Providus Bank for you to take care of your daily experiences. At Providus Bank, we believe that banking should be all about you and your business and how to get you to the next level. If you do not already have a Providus Bank account, please speak with our business concierge on 0700 77 684 387 or email businessconcierge@providusbank.com to switch to a future forward banking experience. Providus Bank. Future forward banking.
Hi, this is Letty C. And you're on Nigeria's #1 station for soul, jazz, and funk.
Okay, we're coming back in. 25 seconds.
Love life.
Hello, this is Jessica Bongos. When I think of music, I think of a safe place. I think of comfort. Music to me is therapy. Music heals my soul. Music makes my day better and eases all of my worries. Music to me is everything. Love music, love life. Smooth.
And she's right here with us, telling us about her music and the music making journey so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we have as our guest this morning on Smooth Explorer, Jessica Bongos. Hi, hi. Thank you for staying with me.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
All right, so I will start with these messages that have been pouring in from Gary Newton on WhatsApp saying, Jessica, Jessica, I love your music. They are so meditative, always on my night beach playlist. So relaxing and inspiring. Most times I just sit with the headset on and view the landscapes and nature screensavers on my Android TV while listening with a bottle of Gerard Bertrand.
Oh my goodness.
Gary Newton, you're certainly a fan.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can also be a part of this conversation, just like Gary. Send your message to 0809 444 0981. Again, 0809 444 0981. Or you can decide to call on the number 01448 9981. That's the line. Or you can be active on Twitter using the hashtag breakfast in bed, tagging the handle at Smooth981FM. And yes, we will get your thoughts. Or you can actually go to YouTube and drop your message in the chat box. We will take all of that because we are here for you. Now back to it. You made your debut album in 2017. First off, sure you know we are waiting for another album, maybe.
I know.
Now back to it. Broken to Peace. That, I don't know. How did that come about? How do you get broken into peace?
For me, I feel like you have to go through these things, that journey of brokenness. Or that was my personal, story of brokenness before you get to a place of peace. So in a nutshell, that's what I meant. Like, like how you're trying to find yourself, you're trying to find happiness, you're trying to find stability and peace. But then you deal with all these scenarios and relationships and friendships and people making you feel worthless and even depression. And I had to deal with all of this before I finally found myself and came to a place of peace. So basically, yeah, I'm not broken to pieces. I'm broken to pieces.
That's another way to look at it. So we can say that every song on the Broken to Peace album is a collection of your personal experience or something that you experienced or saw in somebody else.
Yes, 100%.
That's good. That is good. People who make music, you're a storyteller then, a very good one.
Thank you.
Let's play that quick game I mentioned. So this game is a ritual game here. It's called the Freudian sleep. Very easy. You don't have to do much. Just say the first word that comes to your mind when I mention a word.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Don't think at all. Just say the first word that comes to your mind when you hear the word. All right. Okay. Africa.
Nigeria.
Drum.
Beat.
Hair.
Nails.
Wine.
Champagne.
Guitar.
Music.
Happiness.
Joy.
Afrobeat.
Niger.
Nigeria. Why did you give that response?
No comment.
It's
just how it makes me feel like, when you're just sighing, when you just think about everything that this country brings. And I mean, that we're always saying be positive, but right now there are people queuing in lines for fuel. There's just so much going on. There are people still dealing with no electricity for days, and it can be stressful. So I'm just keeping it. When I think of Nigeria, I just want to sigh, like,
we'll be fine eventually.
We will be fine.
It's quite interesting how that is the response I get most times when I ask that. When I say Nigeria, some just say,
wow, okay.
Is Nigeria that draining?
Yes, I don't feel that bad anymore.
Okay, let's continue. Black.
my God, why did I just go blank?
You don't dance, you don't know how to dance.
Salsa.
Really? Why Hausa with dance?
No, I said salsa.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Hausa. Okay. You dance salsa?
No, but I love watching people dance salsa. I've been meaning to take lessons, but I've just been stolen.
Yeah, we know how that can be. We have all been there. Anyways, women,
Strong.
food.
The best.
You love food.
Yes, I do.
Proud member, card carrying member of the Foodie Association. We'll
Yes,
see you.
so
Dollars.
what I wish I was earning at the moment.
Really?
Have you seen the Forex? Have you seen the current exchange
You
rate?
didn't even mince words. Okay.
No.
Men. Really? You went blank?
Just one word
Yes.
or a whole song.
Just one word will do.
I have more than a word.
Okay, say it. Say it.
And there are still some good men out there.
Thankful, at least you didn't say scum, because I've heard that word many times here when I say men. And I'm wondering what happened.
No, we've all been through it. I've been through my men are scum phase. I'm not there anymore, thankfully.
I'm glad you got a deliverance out of that.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so let's take another game and then we'll gradually wrap up. So, you ready?
Yes.
Now, this one is about songs and song association, basically. So, it's the alphabet game, but then this is a modification. So, what happens is that we go from A to letter J. So, I say letter A, and then you tell me a song that starts with A. Did you get it?
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, now. You make
Okay.
music, you listen to lots of music, so let's go. A.
Always Be My Baby.
Ooh, by who?
Mariah Carey.
Great. B.
There has to be a song called Baby.
Of course, there is a song called Baby.
Baby, 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 baby. I don't remember who sang that song.
Okay, well, I'll let that go. Half mark. C.
Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Elvis Presley.
Great. D.
Dream.
Come true.
Wait, there's a song called Dream. Yeah, Dreams Can Come True. I think that's what it's called. Dreams Can Come True. Baby, I love you. I think it's called Dreams Can Come True.
Another half mark because you don't remember who sang it.
Yeah.
Okay. E. E.
Are you humming? Are you giving me a clue?
Of course not. This is your cross. Carry it.
E. That is a hard one. I'm trying to think of a Yoruba song even because I feel like there's a song.
It could have been Every Woman. Why Yoruba?
I don't know, but the first thing that came to my head was Madam, but I was like, oh, that's Danny Drew. That's deep. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this game. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's part of the fun.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? I'll let that go. F.
Friend Zone. I have a song called Friend Zone.
Oh. Why friend zone? Were you friend zoned? Did somebody friend zone you? Or did you friend zone somebody else?
Loads of people. That's why I wrote a song about it. I was always in the friend zone at some point in my life. Always.
You? As gorgeous
always.
as you are?
They used to come up with all these excuses like, oh, you're so nice. I don't want to be the one to hurt you. You're like a sister to me, you know? So yeah, I got tired of that and I wrote a song about it.
Did they throw in the "you deserve better" line?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And then I would say, So, okay, then hook me up with somebody. And God forbid, none of my friends deserve you.
Ah, man, man,
Yeah.
man, man. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's move over to G.
Why is this game so hard for me?
It shouldn't be this hard.
Um, girls, girls just want to have fun. There's a song like that. Girls just want to have fun. I think it's ah from the 80s. Ah, I love her voice. She was in We Are the World. Ah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cindy Lauper. Cindy Lauper, I think.
Thank you. All right, then H.
Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry?
Now you're sounding like her.
Brandy, have you ever?
Yeah, yeah. And I.
I get so lonely. Janet Jackson.
Okay. And the last one is J. J for Jessica. There were lots of songs with J.
Jamming by Stevie Wonder.
Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, you got a round of applause. Yeah.
I don't think I deserve that round of applause. I'll take it. Thank you.
Don't worry. You tried. You gave in your best. You pushed. You saw the finish line. You were going for it. It's fine. We admire your spirit.
Thank you.
Now back to that question. When should we expect another thing from you?
I've been working. I kind of COVID threw me off a little bit. Yes, it did. For some people, it made them go harder, and they were really creating content. But for me, it was like a time for me to pause and reflect. And so I lost like a year and a half, if I'm being honest. But I've been working. Some songs are completed, but I just want them sounding really good. I want my next body of work to be much better than my last. So I'm taking my time, but definitely this year, this first quarter.
We're glad, we're expecting, we're waiting, we're happy, and we're looking forward.
Yay.
Will it be an EP, a single, an album?
So I want to do a couple singles first, then an album. But I also want to do a separate project just to, should I be saying this? Smooth FM, I love you guys. So my dad is
too.
My dad is 80 this year. So I want to give him his flowers while he's here. So I want to redo some of his songs and put in an EP. So that's my birthday gift to him. So I'm working on that as well.
Will you be doing
so apart from my own personal work? Yes, 100%.
Yes, we get to have that. I think a round of applause should go for that.
Baba got there before me, but I'm still bringing my own.
Okay. That's great. I am ecstatic about that. We'll look forward to it. Thank you so much for giving us good music and always letting us know that there are people who still are very conscious about the art of making good music and not just putting out rubbish out there. Thank you. You make us believe in it.
Oh, thank you. And thank you. And like, honestly, when I say I love Smooth FM, I mean, you guys are the only station in Lagos that literally like took my word, so thank you.
As long as it is good, we are here for it. That's what we always say, and we mean what we say.
I love it.
Thank you. All right, so you can catch Jessica Bongos across all social media platforms at Jessica Bongos. That's what you're searching for. That's Jessica, Jess. Yes, I'll spell it for you. ICABONGOS. Search for her across all social media platforms. Keep tabs on her so that when you're waiting and you're tired of waiting, you can remind her that you said on Smooth FM that you're releasing something interesting soon. So remind her there. Thank you so much and catch up with you later. Bye. All right, then we are not done. I am still here with you. This is Breakfast in Bed here on Smooth 98.1.
Hello, this is Jessica Bongos, and you're listening to the smoothest style on Lagos Radio for good
Thank you,
quality
thank
music.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Catch
you.
you later. We will be waiting. We'll to send you reminders when you don't feel like in due
Don't
time.
worry. Yeah, yeah,
Dun,
yeah.
dun.
Thank you so much. I had a
For
great
those
time.
who
I
make
actually
the
feel
right
better
choices
now
every
than
day.
I did
Ah,
before.
Bring out
Yes, thank
sparkle in
I'm
you.
glad to
and
know.
You do
those
your
that
you do your
inspire
job so well.
The new
Well
Nestle Pure
done.
sparkling water
You look
is
like you really enjoy it.
you.
I do. I mean, I'm just here by myself. I have fun
So
every time
go
here with
ahead and get
everybody,
your
and
sparkle on.
especially
That's
New
when your
good.
Nestle
vibe is
Pure
as
Life
great as
sparkling
yours.
water.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm so happy you love your job.
Take you way back into time.
Thank you for
All right,
having
take care.
me. Bye.
Bye.
Timeless music. Let's get it on with Motown great